Okay, so recording. So right now, what you need to do just after you install it. Okay. This one is about the firewall side, not yet. So we already there. It's also, yeah, then you change the firewall. This one is the firewall. So we can try
And then do I do update and upgrade that?
Not your process.
Because your engine next to be running.
Yes.
Okay.
Task manager, CSCI.
System status.
First you have to do the. I'm gonna update it.
I just closed my budget. And you're not. I've been rebooted and then it says the system will be down. And it said connection to AWS.
Yeah, you literally have.
Yeah,
So that whole line of stuff, you have to paste in to connect every time. I expect that it's not, so I can only copy it. Paste it. So we do that. Going to continue. Okay, so.
Yeah, lady ones are ones that find smart ones.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Programming.
But more efficient ways to do that, so I know much harder.
Reboot.
No, measurement gas.
That's how it'll paste. You have to make that again and do it next. Oh my God. Just go ahead. What happened?
Story of my life. And it was so like.
You don't recognize an internal or external command. What?
So when you just. There we go.
So, right. If it's not working, then I will talk about this one. I will talk about this part. Okay. So, how about, how many of you already able to get the active status right now? No.
Getting there.
Okay.
I'm trying to install these things.
Okay. And second about the firewall. I have an example of lab role that you can say something.
How?
Do we do the next one in UFW?
Yes, but I will talk about the UFW. UFW is about the firewall policy we're using. So, we need to allow the port for Nginx access. If you try to list, for the Nginx, we have, mainly we have three options. For Nginx will be full, HTTP and HTTPS. And because we are trying to, if you still remember, I talked about like when we type HTTP or HTTPS, how will we handle those website URL? If we only handle HTTPS, then we will reject the firewall, will reject the connection for port 80 HTTP. To us, we want to provide better user experience. We always try to allow to both. And because AWS or depends on other server, they will for the Ubuntu copy, they will disable it. So the first step you couldn't see maybe not yet enabling. So do the first step is this one, sudo ufw enable. Okay, so once you enable it, so it's like allow us to set up the firewall.
No, I didn't. Yes. Go ahead and do.
Now let's try it.
Basically like your.
Yeah. You say yes.
Yeah, this operation and this basically, yeah, that's fine.
So after you enable the UFW the firewall, then just like using the command allow nginx full. For full, we are going to handle both HTTP and HTTPS. These two are like they'll open the port 80 and port 453. Both of them. Okay.
Sudo system set, oh, I just did system sudo apt install.
Do we need to do Nginx full and then HTTP and?
No, three that means both of them. Okay, so if you want to just do one of them, then you can do HTTP or S.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So full
I
means all.
all of them, yeah, both, yes. So I would just say doing it.
Yes.
Just using full.
Did you do app install?
Okay, so why not you already put yeah. Yeah, but it's still
Okay, so next.
yeah, it's a policy, just like a policy. Then when we go to the policy, it also okay, you only
Stop there.
it will pass the HTTP. Also, you also pass the
Typing.
Hey, welcome back.
but they are
Okay,
not
so
collection like that. It's fine, totally fine.
Next.
Because if they have a highest, because it cover both. Yeah, so then if you want to approve, then you don't have to put like HTTPS. You don't have to do that. Okay, so when you put the status, you should able to see the policy you add to your firewall list. But right now I only put the nginx full. Maybe some of you already put several, then you will see more than that. So if you're using the sudo ufw the status.
Right, on the top. Sudo department install Nginx.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
is sudo ufw app list. Sudo ufw. Yes.
Okay. So far in this moment.
Yes.
Why do you think you have? Who's the person on?
So I'm trying to go with. So we're using.
Why?
Yes, that's like the cloud computing, so we're essentially running like a little mini like Linux computer on the cloud server. Then we're running the web server on.
Yes, also, it's also, yeah, nginx is the web server.
So the AWS, like the Ubuntu that we're on right now, it's like, it's like a virtual machine on the cloud. pretty much.
Yes, it's a virtual machine, yeah. Kind of similar, like something like this, that or your own laptop. So even you can use your own computer to install all these packages, like it's the same. The reason why like you to get familiar using the like AWS, kind of like in the industry, they are not really say, okay, I think in the last years, last week, I think there's some PowerPoint slides I cover, like what's the hybrid community,
I think yes.
all those. So actually go to cloud because
UFW.
you are open to public, right? Unless you are like kind of private. So when we are private, this, yeah,
Single.
You go to check on the server.
And
You have
Nginx.
to re-enable all policies.
And
No, all those configuration we
Is that
say.
what?
Yeah, yeah. You just feel like just turn off your camera, but once you like turn it on.
We'll add it to the research.
Yeah, so it won't have any.
status.
So, why not we install the Nginx?
We're gonna work.
Do you have any idea what's Nginx? Okay. So, HTTP is like kind of the first one help us to handle all those like web access. For the balancing or like the request. So when you type the URL, HTTPS, and then there's a domain.com, it will go to your website. So the first one, based on the domain, we have the DNS. DNS will redirect you to the server location. So it goes to your server, the virtual server, right now it's the EC2. Yep. And when you get this request, Nginx is helping you to handle all these requests. Okay, so when you try to access POP80, then I will redirect you to the maybe the folder of your the website file. So supposed to be your index.html. Okay, so that's what Nginx is helping you to do it, that handles all these requests. And right now you should able to connect to the Nginx. There's something is just like extra. You can change your host name. This host name -I. Exchange the server name right here. So you can see the IP -172. It's a virtual like internal IP. If you want to change the host name, yes, you can change it. But no, then you just skip it. So to those, we can just skip it, or like for extra, if you want to know like more about config your server, then you can study about it. Because we are not looking at it. One of the server is not yet allowed, so we right now still working on the configuration, like install all those package. We are not installing the MySQL, so we will jump the right now I will skip the database. I will leave it in the last part. Okay, so next is about the PHP. We talk about the PHP. This one is called the PHP FPM. FPM is called the fast CGI, is caching. We never like, especially when Nginx help us to handle. When we try to access to the website, we are not always go to the source file, especially sometimes like not going through the nodes. So we have doing caching. Caching will increase the speed to access all those files. And that's how the PHP FPM to do. And I will try, because we are not using MySQL, so we don't have to install the PHP MySQL. And if we install this one, actually there's an issue. So, but I would let you to do it. Okay, so I'm not doing this one, but I want to have somebody try to do it. So if you try to type sudo apt install php 8.1-fpm. This one is missing. I want to see what's the result.
It didn't work. It said it couldn't find it.
Yes, okay. You will see. Okay, I want to tell you one thing, because sometimes online, like there's a lot of different example they will post. They post it, it should work, right? They supposed to follow. But sometimes when the version change and then they change the package manager, how do they handle the dependence, all those lists they change? So right now they kind of fail of this one, let you to choose the option. So you need to do is like remove the 8.1, the version. So what you need to do is install php-fpm. So you can try. Why not? Okay, it's working. Okay, install. Can you right now, you remember the command? Okay, if after you're able to install it, I would like to check the status. Is it running on your server? Is it active? Then how can we check? Do you still remember how to check it? Systemctl, yes, status, and then put the PHP. I want to see, okay, one more time. Can you check the status?
Yeah, the single, yeah. I got these guys, so, yeah.
Okay, if you execute this one, does it come out anything? Why not after you install the PHP FPM, I want you to show the status of this program, because if you are install it successfully, you should able to see the view like this one. The surface should be active and running. Anybody can make it. Does it comes up? Okay.
I'm having problems getting anything.
So here's a slightly weird things about the PHP FPM, the caching. So when we install it, one of it is not allow us to specifically like install which version. So the latest one actually changed to 8.3. So if we want to change check the status, we need to add the version. Okay, so everybody just like it should be right now when you install, it should be PHP 8.3-FPM. So try it. Works? Okay. Okay. Just like reminding of your if you are like really working on the server, sometimes we did the APT. Yep.
I think.
I can't, I'm gonna restart my computer now. It won't let me connect to AWS now, it just keeps timing out.
See the server is still alive or
Some of them probably, but the other time, that's upon me.
Oh, I did it earlier before we started.
Yeah, I know exactly. It is. Oh, that would have to be my.
Why I have to?
It's been like that this semester. Bizarre. I know. It's bizarre. Daniel showed me that.
Oh, I did something, I'm sorry.
How do you select our network and then give nothing, have internet while you're here since you don't have internet?
Wait, no,
Does that make sense?
I did something on our end. I did put my thing on.
Say you got to start. or there's so many.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, some of these companies have, so,
Yeah.
maybe when you are still like online, maybe you're fine.
She said that she.
My soul varies.
Her mindset is, I mean, that's why I got this.
They're supposed to be able to. I think there's not only one is like fermented.
No.
So, okay, I feel like because the school may be the. I know, probably most of the time the school, the firewall policy, they bought the, multiple requests. If like same, they try to access to the AWS, then they will jump.
I kept getting kicked off of it and then now I can't connect to it at all.
Okay, yeah, so I'm so sorry because this school, I guess they're not really like to letting you do so many things about developing, so, if you're being kicked off, maybe wait for a bit, or like really, let me think, if we really have a lot of issue, then we need to figure out maybe not in the cars, or really just stay home, or somewhere else can have stable connection, it won't kick you out. I think in the same time, maybe we have, even our cars, I think less than stable, so it just kick out the of your connection, okay. Maybe some of you, if you fail the connection, just wait for 1 or 2 minutes or wait for a while, which the policy. Because I don't know the actual firewall policy, they said maybe they block it for 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. So just wait for a while. Before that, I just tell you, I will demonstrate about the PHP 8.3 for this one. Let's say if I install it, but I don't know what's the actual version I mean install it. Sometimes I will looking for the folder. So right here, I will etc PHP. So right here, when I list, if I don't know what's the version I install, I always say just using a list, go to the this one is the folder where the PHP FPM they install. So the version is 8.3. So that's how I check. Okay, so the folder. Yeah, just a school internet. Okay. Okay. So yeah, good. Okay.
I just started my hotspot to try to, I was on really good. I was using a universal battery.
I want those guys right
Okay.
now. Yeah, I'm writing.
Okay. So does you all have a problem? Or like anybody can get back to the connection to your server? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to connect, so we don't.
Okay, so for those like long time.
Not really all those things.
Right on.
Because if the log file is too long, sometimes, yeah, so again, remember, or depends on your maybe Windows, maybe not the same. Double click or Control C, you can jump it out, yeah, Control C. Or, okay, yeah. Yeah. This one should be the word. Yeah, so when you go to your
I'm fine.
the AWS. Some folks, when you yeah, try this one, but sometimes we so this one I will support the example in the back of how to allow it, but this one, so this one I give it, so I'm not going this one. But if you want to like let yourself access it, then you can try to fix it before the class. If no, just wait for me for the next class. Okay. And I'll try to move on. Try to right now we already installed the Nginx and then the caching. And what we need to do will be the okay. Right here, because we are not deal with the Nginx server bot because like we want to see a view because about the virtual IP, public IP of the AWS. So the setting is slightly different. Even if you are using other companies hosting, those like online server, they have different way to deal with it. But this one I'll cover later. But today we are mainly install all the package. So I skip the pass. And after we able to do this, then we will jump to the right here. So MongoDB. Okay, so I say when we do the apt update, you will show a list, right? You will see a list. So those lists will be some package list or like something for your like framework. And because MongoDB is not in Ubuntu's default list. So in the first step, we are trying to add the dependence to it. So if any of you able to like get the PDF or like you can just Google it, just get the MongoDB and you can type the Ubuntu, you should able to access the first page like here. Because all this like open to public and we have different version. Because you didn't see, sometimes they didn't you have an example like this. We are using 24.04 LTS. But the example, even the official website only give you the 22.04. So it's like one version, the one LTS version lower than what we're using. Of course, like we try to see if we can we use that directly. If no, then we need to like Google to other maybe GitHub, Stack Overflow, or other platform. Let's see what kind of problem we have, and then try to fix it. Because my server is already installed, so I already have the list. Even though I edit, you won't see any effect. So I will let you to try to do it. Yes. Yeah. First step, try to install. Okay. Step one. So this one is helping us to install the package. So maybe when you comes out, maybe something is so you already install it or I can show you the steps. Because all this actually is one single line. They are just like concatenated together. Yes, yeah, just like place, yes, go through all the steps. Nothing happened. If you do, okay, so when they just take next step, sometimes they know nothing, no, just no about no result, nothing. Yeah, so just yeah, sometimes the command line starts like it. Sometimes nothing happened, that means it works. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and especially on the server, like the command line, if you try to install something, but they have error or they are not allowed, it will pop out. Okay, you cannot install this package or something failed. Okay, but most of the time, if you didn't receive any like error notice, then you're good. Yeah. And after you create the list, just like echo this one. So this one will be helping to get the list, fetch the list from the MongoDB their server side. So we will try to fetch the image. Okay, yeah. Sure.
You have it?
So right here mainly is that the T is I try to add the MongoDB to the source list. Actually, this file we add it to the list. And we need to do one more time the APT. Yep. It happened to last of you. Yeah, I think it's the school intern. Let's see the
I ran it, I connected to my mobile hotspot to have the same thing, so I think it's because they also not.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of between a rock and a hard place kind of thing.
Yeah. I know you only randomly kick out somebody. Here you see I'm still connected and not yet. So you see right now I still connected. So that really depends on server. I know the environment here may be not really good for, especially we are totally 100% relying on, yeah. For the update, the list we don't have to reboot it. Okay. For this ADB, for the gap, we try to follow it because just letting you know, sometimes we see like APT or ATB hyphen get. What's the difference? In the old server version before, they make it separately. So APT hyphen get is trying to install the for the package. But suppose for the new version, they try to integrate together. So APT install is good enough. But for some let's say the MongoDB, they need to have another like create a source list. We may not allow to do that. So we have to try. Let's say for this project, we have to just try to follow it using hyphen get. If you try to using the APT install, anybody try to just use the APT install. I tried the first time it failed. So I need to change to APT hyphen get. Yeah. So once you get the update, what you need to do is just follow the last step is install it. Get installed. And then hyphen what you can see the position. For the example, if we before the MongoDB. Hyphen org is the organization, their package name. So the hyphen y can put it like before the package name or after the package name. I would like to see how much you after installation any pop-out error. Okay. Jeremy, we are going to for the latest version. Right now we are using version 24, but the example is 22. And 22 is pretty close to 24. I did try to follow the 22. It should work on like it should work on 24. Yeah. Jamie, yeah, Jamie. Follow Jamie. Okay, so you can see, okay. So you're able to install it and okay. Okay, so after you install everything, when you check here's a slightly tricky for MongoDB, it's without the B, so it's MongoDB. So it's not a typo, but because the official, when they decide the name, they just omit the B. So if you are finish all the installation, complete all step, you should able to see it's active and running. Yes, we need to do it. So, which one? It's an option. Yeah, so it's optional if you fail the installation.
I did, so I need a one.
To get the status?
Yes.
Just check the status.
That's pretty good.
Here's slightly tricky, just MongoD is MongoD without the B. No, don't please no. Yeah. You get that you couldn't find it. Yeah. So here's slightly tricky because they are not do it as a same. Yes. You don't have to reload it like this. So how many of you can able to get MongoDB status running?
Oh, wow.
I can't connect, so.
Okay, so of you, okay, I guess so. Maybe only some of you stay here, so I wish we can. Try.
Do what you can.
Send this.
Oh, yeah, that's like, why shouldn't it?
Right, yeah, so it's still active. Okay, yeah, it's got, so you know, from the active status, it shows like stop or something like this, essentially. So I know some of them it works.
Disable up here. This is not loaded.
So it's like for this one, the preset enable, so this one is like. But it just got. It's good, it's good, yeah. So they were just only. Yeah, it's good, just only the. So. Yeah. If somebody still stay connection to the server, and are you all good? Okay, I know some of them still working, so okay, good. Okay, still stuck, so.
And then having some reason likes me. Oh, this is after having closed out a bunch of other command prompt windows.
Yeah, I think it's so many, yeah, I will try to talk, but I don't think it allows, or like, I don't think the school, internet allows students to do that.
The self-service is a good.
Okay, maybe good sub coverage, yeah. Suppose I know some of you change, I think you did it right in the morning, so when you switch to your like, hotspot, it works sometimes.
You see, this morning, I
Yeah.
was able to switch to my hotspot or.
But maybe not this room, or, yeah, the cover, okay, yeah. And so far, if, will be for today's lab is mainly how to set the environments. And next time we will working on the Nginx, the blog, and show the screenshot. And next class on Thursday class will be, I will just tell you the first assignment. So pretty easy, just easy assignment showing the servers working, and then list all those the package we install there like one alive. So just screenshot of the like Nginx, MongoDB, and the PHP FPN, they're all alive. And also after Thursday, I will tell how to access the public, so you can see, you can set the server block, and how to create your folder later to get upload all those source code. So here will be the first part. Okay. If some of you still have still not able to connect it, maybe you can try later, or like stay in your home internet, and hopefully it works. Okay. And that's it for today's class as a follow-up for this package. Do you have any questions? No. Okay. For the next assignment, I will I will allow submission after Thursday class. After I cover a little bit more, and then I will give you 1 week to submit. Okay.
What
Yeah.
assignment? What assignment is that?
The assignment, just like make a screenshot showing all the servers like your Nginx, PHP, FPM, they're all alive, like running. So you're able to access it.
If that doesn't work, can we send you a screenshot of our many failures to connect?
Yes, yes. Okay, yeah. Or if you show me, maybe the first one you failed, but you can send me a second one, say, I already make it, send it. It's okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like first assignment, easy warm-up. Just make sure everyone able to have your server. Okay, at least you're feeling something, a step, move on. Instead of say, okay, okay. And that's it for today's class.
shot you an email. I'm gonna go ahead and try to set this up by myself, like, later, cause I told you I don't have a credit card.
And, yeah, sure, sure.
But I should have it set up tonight, but if I have issues, like you said, email you for,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went ahead and shot you an email, that's why.
Yeah, sure. You